The 9-year-old girl has a pregnantly severe pain in the stomach at night, and she vomits every day. The parents took their daughter to the hospital immediately. The test results show that there is nothing wrong with the girl's body, just suffer from lactose intolerance. The doctor told them to pay attention to her diet, so the family is relieved back home. But after dinner, the daughter rolls on the bed in pain. She cried out to her mother in pain. No parent in the world is willing to watch their child suffer. But the post-operative doctor brought more unfortunate news. Anna suffers from a rare digestive disorder. There is currently no effective treatment in the world. The only remedy is not to eat. The nutrient solution can only be fed through a tube. This is so cruel to Anna, who is only 9 years old. Sarah, who has always been strong, could no longer stop crying. She couldn't bear to see her daughter tortured. Heard about a pediatrician in Boston who can treat such conditions, but she hasn't been able to make an appointment for weeks. Until this day, the eldest daughter asked her mother sadly, "Will Anna die?" Sarah, who heard this, felt she couldn't sit still any longer. The next day, she took Anna to Boston, but as soon as she entered the hospital, she was stopped by the triage desk. No matter how much Sarah pleads, the other party doesn't help. She can only leave with her diabetes, but it can reduce the suffering of patients with drugs. So Anna stayed in the hospital. The huge daily expenses not only make them mortgage the house. Even the father's most arrogant motorbike became more and more taciturn after that. She doesn't want to communicate with anyone. Showed a long-lost smile. The slapstick of several people made this ward full of vitality and happiness. The treatment in the hospital did not make Anna's condition improve in any way. In order to take care of their daughter's emotions, they decided to go home and rest. The sister doesn't want Anna to be depressed like this, so take Anna to play outside as usual. Anna stopped in front of a big tree, the view in the distance. The most desperate mother crying while hugging a big tree. She devoutly prayed that God would keep her daughter safe and sound. Then the father came. The family is praying around the tree. After a full 5 hours, Anna was finally rescued. Seeing the bruised daughter, the mother distressed. Anna waking. The mother was ecstatic and hurriedly shouted to her husband. They took their daughter to Boston for the expert to double-check. The results show that Anna's stomach and bowel function are completely normal. Even the expert, only those who have been through this will know how hard it was for her. Anna, after arriving home, Anna just told what happened in the tree hole. At that time, she fainted and she was taken to a very beautiful place by a butterfly. The trees are lined here, the birds are singing, and the flowers are fragrant. Anna runs freely among the flowers. Finally, she saw God. Anna said she wanted to stay here, but God told her, other things have been arranged for her in the world. In this way, the girl would think it's ridiculous after watching it. It's just a good religious movie, but it's based on a true story. Sarah shares the daughter's experience at church at the end of the movie, bringing hope to other patients. Questions were raised at the scene. They feel that Anna's illness may not be as serious as described. But right now, a man who was never religious stood up. "I saw Anna in the hospital. She was gravely ill. So much so that I wasn't sure she was going to make it. She felt God because Anna gave her faith. She gave her peace." 2015, the mother of the story archetype writes the daughter's story into a book version which describes Anna in detail, from diagnosis to distress and the whole process of healing. The plot of the movie is basically based on the original. There are many things in the world. That time, it's always by our side.